The Ili, or subdivision, of Ka'ako Kukui is a community of our kaka'ako that is grounded in Native Hawaiian cultural values like Malama Aina, or care for the land, ethnic diversity, and entrepreneurship. This Aina, or land, was once home to salt flats and fish ponds. It was a key source of pa'akai, or salt, a seasoning, preservative, purifier, and means of traditional island economy. Join us on this journey as we explore how pa'akai is used with other ingredients from our group of islands in innovative ways by chefs in our kaka'ako to bring out the best in food, our community, and life.
What's up, gang? Hanging out over here in beautiful Kaka'ako. I'm Chef Mark Noguchi.
And I'm Kuhao Zane.
From what I remember, you had a hand in sort of build out and counsel on the cultural aesthetic and sort of the cultural vision and direction of this area. What is your fascination with Kaka'ako?
I think that within a bunch of the projects that we worked on, we got to see what Kaka'ako was previously. In general, this area was known for salt beds, and then also too with a lot of the events that have happened here, like powwow previously. I got to do a mural over there that actually spoke about that pa'akai or spoke about that salt. I think it's how do we take these traditional stories and actually harvest them and bring them up to a modern context.
Nice. When it's harvesting,
Harvesting.
there might not be any salt beds here, but we can go Kauai and check it out.
Definitely, let's do that.
Cool. Hawaiian Gold. Try it. Let's try some.
I think it's amazing, the salt, the white gold right there.
But this is, I mean, look at the way it,
I know,
the
that's just-
sheen, the gloss.
The crystals, yeah, how it comes out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful salt.
Thanks for bringing us out.
Always.
Yeah. It's Kauai. First time, huh?
My first time. This is beautiful over here.
Yeah. How long have you been coming down to Hanapepe?
All my life, come check it out. You know, I've always come down to the beach over here, go swimming and check out the salt beds. But this is such a special, sacred place over here. You know, it's something that you just gotta respect it. It's so beautiful.
Do you know most of the families here, or is it just the other couple that we've met over time?
I know a few of them, and
Yeah.
because you know, I'm fortunate they give me salt, but I've never actually worked the beds, and that's my future goals. I want to come and work the beds and try to see how it is and learn more about the process. I actually get my hands in there, you know.
Yeah.
I think so. Me as I get older as a cook, it's not so much anymore about creating new things, but about learning the old stuff. Yeah.
the old stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did pa'akai play into your life with hula?
I think one of the stories that I always think about is I think we were on our way to Hana or something like that, and Antipua's car died down, and then everybody's trying to figure out what was wrong with the car, and she went right into the car. She grabbed pa'akai, threw it on the car. As soon as she threw him on, the car and started up.
No kidding.
Ever since then, pa'akai's always been stuck in me. I'm like, this is something special. This is something important. But I think more importantly, it plays its role into a lot of our protocol, both for, of course, the preservation side of things, but at the same time to purify so that you can go ahead in that protocol.
And I do the same thing when I go hunting. If I go up the mountain, I'll always have a small bag of Hawaiian salt, and if I feel uneasy, I'll take it and bless the area.
Purify.
And I'll eat some for myself, you know, purify the area.
Yeah.
And it works.
We'll see later on, but I'm interested in talking to other chefs and seeing like how does salt, how does salt relate to you, with the concern about water now. Water is life, and to me this is just another way of kind of connecting the dots. Yeah.
To me, the culinary world, salt is life.
Yeah.
Culinary world, yeah.
Can't have one without the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the secret of cooking is salt.
Yeah, learning how much and how little, right? Yeah, all the
Yes.
time. Did you taste it? Did you taste it? Did you taste it?
That's right.
You season your food?
I just ate the first ulu that came off of my tree, and I've been trying to do that lately just to show appreciation for the fruiting cycles, but I just ate the first ulu, and I waited a little bit long because I was on a trip, so when I came back it was already a little bit soft, and so I cooked it up, cut it up, and then just that and pa'akai, but it was already at that point where a lot of the sugars were coming out of it.
Yeah, gotta get
it was
ahead.
perfect.
Yeah, I
it
love
was
it like that.
perfect with just the amount of sweet, and then just with the pa'akai on top.
But it just balances it out with the pa'akai.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I guess when you're looking at this initially, I think you can see that there's a system to it, which is amazing, and then there's layers of systems. The words that coming to me is like generational ingenuity or generational systems or practices that they've passed on. And that's really cool that you shared that the families are the ones that work it, because they're the ones that have worked this place for that amount of generations and created this system. So that's amazing, and at the same time just have so much more appreciation for the salt that comes from this land.
You know, that hidden beauty too, right? Because from the parking lot, when you look over here, all you see is dirt and white.
Yeah.
But then you walk over, you're like, oh, and then when you start to see, and like when the uncles explain what they're doing, then it's like, oh.
My cousin Luca Kalakwala, he was actually telling me, we were talking about kapus the other day, and like kapu always seems like taboo, but then he shared something with me that was pretty significant. He just said like, oh, kapus are just the sacredness, and it's so the kapu is actually the rules to make sure that sacredness will stay sacred. And I think that's like the from an educational point of view, I think that's like the best way to be able to share it, you know. And so how do we keep this place sacred?
Yep.